know, throughout baseball, the good teams, the 1993 Blue Jays, the early 90 Braves, the late 90 Yankees, the late 70 Yankees, you know, the early 90 Toronto Blue Jays, 93 Blue Jays, you know, the teams like the Twins, 87 Twins, those teams win games they're supposed to win. They don't get one hit in the most important game of the freaking year. They don't get swept in one of the most important series of the fucking year. They don't blow a fucking 10-game lead. You know, they play good, solid baseball, and good teams play. Those teams that are that good, they play well together, more importantly. The 2022 Mets just fucking straight up blew it. You know, they blew a fucking 10-game lead. They fucking get one hit in the most important game of the year. One hit. Good teams don't do that. Good teams don't do that, man. And then they get swept by the fucking Braves in one of the most important series of the fucking year. The Mets need a makeover. They need winning ball players. They need tough-minded ball players. Players like I don't know, Francisco Lindor, Jeff McNeil. Those guys need to go. To Edwin Diaz, they need to go. Those guys, they don't win big games, man. They don't know how to perform under pressure. They're not built for New York. We need tough-minded players. Players like the Phillies have, man. The Mets should have fucking signed Bryce Harper in 2017. And they fucking should have re-signed Daniel Murphy. Daniel Murphy was the fucking heart of the team. You know, he played with grit. He played with a lot of intensity. He played with fire. And that's something the fucking Mets lack right now, man. Pete Alonso needs to go. These players are not built for New York. Bucky Schowalter, more importantly, needs to go. He's lost the team, man. He's lost the team. About 95% of the time, the ball club takes on the personality of the manager. And Buck Schowalter, man, he's too stoic. He's too, I don't know, man. He's just too stiff for me, man. Like, you listen to his post-game interviews, man. It's like, you know, it's just, everything's, golly, you know, golly gee. It's like he doesn't really give a shit if the team wins or loses, man. We need a manager with a more sense of urgency. We need a manager that's gonna, we just need a manager that's gonna get pissed off, man. Get pissed off and get tired of the fucking losing. You know, I'm getting sick of. Last year was straight up bullshit, man. Straight up bullshit. Or 2022, straight up bullshit, man. Fucking team just straight out fucking blew it. Team needs a whole new makeover. Needs a culture change, man. Needs a culture change. Schowalter needs to go. You know, a lot of the players need to go. The Pete Alonsos need to go. Lindor needs to go. We need winners. We need winners. We need tough-minded players, man. We need players, and it's going to might take a few years. It might take 10 years. Because Rome wasn't built in a day. But the team right now, man, the way they played against the Braves, and the Braves are not that fucking good, man. Okay? You know, I know they won 100 fucking games, but they're not that fucking good. You see what the fucking Phillies did to their asses? Even though the Phillies are not that fucking good. You know, there's no excuses, man. When you got Scherzer and DeGrom, you need to fucking at least get to the fucking NLCS. No fucking excuses. No fucking excuses. And when you have when the closer has a fucking year like Diaz has, no fucking excuses. You got to get the least to the NLCS, man. When you're blowing games, when you're blowing 10-game leads, and you're getting one hit in the most important game of the year, that falls on the manager, man. It falls on the players, but more importantly, it falls on the manager. And I get it. I know the manager can't fucking go up there and hit. You know, I know the fucking manager can't go up there and he can't pitch strikes and balls. But shit, everything falls on the manager, man. It's been like that since the 1800s, man. It's been like that since the 1800s. You know, the team needs a whole new makeover. It's gonna take a few years to get there. It might take 10 years, because it's gonna take years for the Mets to recover from this. Years. You just don't recover from a shitty year. You don't recover from a catastrophic collapse, a choke, you know, a gutless performance. You don't recover from that. It takes years to recover from that, man. You remember when the Giants won 100 games in 1993, and in 1993 when they lost the division, the NL West, to the Braves by a game on the last game of the year. The Giants won 100 games and they still lost the division. You know, it took them years to get their mojo back, man. They weren't the same until, I want to say, like 97. I think they got back to the playoffs in 97. You know, it took like 4 years to get over that, man. Players were traded. You know, managers were cut loose. I think Dusty Baker was still there. You know, but it takes a whole culture change and a whole new players, man, to get over a shitty season like that. You know, and people are gonna say, "Oh, well, you won 100 fucking games." Fuck that. It's not a good year. A good year is when you get to the fucking NLCS. A good year doesn't constitute blowing a fucking 10-game lead, getting one hit in the fucking playoff game. Good teams don't fucking do that. There's something wrong with this fucking team. Fucking manager lost the fucking ball club. That's what's going on, bro. You know what I mean? Good teams don't do that. Something wrong with it. Something wrong, man. When you get one hit in the most important games. Fucking good teams don't do that shit. So now we gotta watch the fucking stank-ass Phillies win the fucking World Series. Okay, they're gonna win the fucking World Series, okay? The Phillies are gonna win the World Series because they're a fucking better team. They're a fucking better team than the fucking Astros, okay? And the Astros, they have no brains, man. The Astros have no brains, okay? They play stupid baseball, okay? The Phillies are gonna win it, man. They're gonna win it in 5. They're a better all-around team than the Astros. They're gonna fucking win Game 2 tonight, and the Astros will probably get one more win, but the Phillies are gonna fucking win in the series in 5, man. Okay. The Phillies win Game 2. The Phillies are gonna win Game 2 tonight. 6-4. Phillies win Game 2, 6-4. But the Phillies are going to win in 5 games. They're a better team than the Astros. The Astros are not that fucking good, man. The dude that's pitching with us, Valdez, he's shitty. You know, Wheeler for the Phillies, he's wild. He's got a good arm. He's wild. But the Astros, they swing at everything. They fucking swing at 3-0 pitches. So it really doesn't fucking matter. So Phillies win 6-4 tonight. But, Schowalter has lost the fucking team. The Mets, they're not going to be good again for about 10 years. 5 years maybe. Because a catastrophic collapse like that, it takes fucking years to get right, man. To get over that bullshit. But anyways, Phillies win fucking tonight. They win Game 2, 6-4, and the Phillies are going to win the fucking World Series in 5 games because the fucking Astros got no brains.